Hey, what's happening, y'all? Got another gaming anniversary. This one's going back 40 years with elevator action. Yeah, this bad boy debuted back in Japan on May 23rd, 1983, and it made its way to stateside in October that same year. So, Taito developed and published this game with major success in Japan in 83, and of course here stateside in 84, respectively. So, I'm going to break down my experience with elevator action from story to gameplay. So, let's begin. Oh yeah, if you enjoyed this, hey, drop the like down below. So, alright, continue on. You know, the plot of the game, you're Agent 17, aka Otto. Your job is to infiltrate this building, get the secret documents, and escape. And of course, however, this is not going to be easy because you got enemy agents everywhere, coming out of these rooms, ready to shoot you dead, keep you from escaping with the documents. So, you got to tread carefully, things like that. So, yeah, I'm not gonna nag about the graphics because, hey, this is 1983. Graphics was in its infancy. Nobody would care about the graphics back at that time. If you did, it's like, well, that's on you. But, however, for me, the graphics didn't bother me. It was all about the gameplay, things like that. So, anywho, I mean, yeah, you make it to the building. Yeah, you make it from floor 30 all the way down to to the bottom, to floor 1, until a waiting car at the end. So, yeah, as you go down, like I said, it's not easy because every floor is filled with enemies. You're ready to kill you and things like that. So, but lucky you can fight back. You can take out these enemies with your guns, or like I said, kill them before they kill you. Things like that. But I mean, yeah, as you scale down, like you see any rooms with the red doors, those are the documents. Grab them quickly, get the heck up out of there. However, if you miss a document before you escape, yeah, no, they'll send you right back there in the 30th floor, and then the game gets harder after that. So the enemies will be faster, more aggressive. You definitely don't want things like that. But however, my memory of this game, I played it in the arcade because I saw this at the airport. I was like, this game's kind of fun. I've seen some people play it first, and before I had a chance to play it, I was like, yeah, it was tough. Me playing at the time, yeah, it was tough, but luckily, thanks to emulation, it was there at the time. I get to play it again. I was able to get through it. It took me a rust to get through it and develop strategies how to get through it. But lo and behold, I was able to go through it. Things like that. But like I said, I already discovered discuss the story and the gameplay of it. But I mean, just my overall, how fun this game is at that time. And also, you also got to think about games like this had no ending. That's like the only thing you can compete for is just scores and stuff like that. Because once you beat the game, beat all the levels, it loops all over again, and it just keeps getting harder and harder as you play on. Like I said, enemies get faster. I mean, you have to be quick on your toes, like just to do everything all over again. Get the documents, get out of there, try to get those enemies, scaled and things like that. But another thing that's cool is as you keep going down the floors, you can take out the lamps, make it dark. That way you can sneak past these guys. But however, some of them will come out of the rooms and stuff, so you really gotta be careful because you'll be ready to pop somebody as soon as they come out of them doors. And plus you have the escalators because sometimes there's no elevator at certain floors. You go down the escalator and move on, but because you gotta be careful because a lot of those guys will come after you. So I mean, yeah. So I commend Taito for the way they played this game, how they develop it. I mean, because games like this, especially dealing with spies, being the theme of it. Because I mean, you can think, the James Bond movies and other spy shows around that time. How popular they were back then. So yeah, that's how it was back then. But anywho, how I rank elevator action? Oh, I definitely rank it high. Because I love the gameplay. I love the challenge of it. Basically give it a 4 out of 5. So, yeah, that's one thing I want to give these anniversaries. I'm gonna give it a score. I think at the end, how I rank it, either high or low, things like that. But anywho, that's enough of me discussing this. I definitely want to hear your thoughts about it. Have you played this back in the game? Drop your comments down below. This is Sinister. Be easy.